problem in work and heat. We are solving a problems on a cycle. Read out the problem. A cylinder contains certain fluid at initial pressure of 20 bar. A cylinder contains certain fluid at initial pressure of 20 bar. The initial pressure is given. Initial pressure P1, which is 20 bar. It means 20 into 10 to the power of 5 Newton per meter square. The fluid is allowed to expand reversibly behind the piston according to the law of PV to the power of 2 is equal to C. Let me write the PV diagram here. Pressure, volume. Initial pressure is 20 bar. Just let me mark this as the initial pressure. Initial pressure. This is state 1. That initial pressure, it is P1, which is given 20 bar. The fluid is allowed to expand reversibly behind the piston according to the law PV square is equal to C. Now it is allowed to expand, means it is a polytropic process. The governing law says it is PV to the power of 2 is equal to C. That means this is PV to the power of 2 is equal to C. It is a polytropic process. It is allowed to expand. They have given this expand, allowed to expand. Volume increases, pressure decreases. This is state 2. Change of state from 1 to 2. This is polytropic process. This is the first process, which is polytropic process, which is curve. Until the volume is doubled. That means the initial volume, if I mark this particular one as V1, then the final volume as V2, it is doubled. Therefore, it is 2 times of V1. Therefore, V2 here it is 2 times of V1. This is V2. V2 is 2 times of V1. Volume is doubled. Next. The fluid is then cooled reversibly at constant pressure. Constant pressure means it is a horizontal line. I can write to this side also, this side also. Now they particularly mentioned it as a cooled. Cooled means volume decreases. Therefore, you should write the constant pressure like this here, not to that other side. If you write in this particular side, it will be heated where volume will increase. Since it is a cooling, therefore volume decreases and pressure, it is a constant pressure process. This is process 2 to 3. Why I stopped here, I will tell. Heat is then supplied with the piston firmly locked. They might mention this, firmly locked. That means this particular position is held here because you have to maintain this. That is, until pressure rises to its initial value of 20 bar. From here to here, initial pressure is this 20 bar, that is P1. Therefore, P1 is here. Therefore, I have to stop from 2 to 3 up to this particular point. The final for this one process, it is constant volume process, that is the vertical line. Firmly locked in this position, this particular position. Why I stopped up to there? Because they said until the pressure rises to its original value of 25. And only if you stop here, I can write this as a constant volume process so that the final volume will be 20 bar. Let me read out the problem once again. This is the process from here to. Yes, this is the cyclic process where we have to calculate the net work done. This particular area, this is the net work done we have to calculate, and the net work done is calculated by summation of W1 to 2 plus W2 to 3 plus W3 to 1. we have 1 to 2 work, 2 to 3 works, and 3 to 1. If we individually we have to find all the works for the process, then we have to add to get the net work done. Work done by a fluid for initial volume of 0.5. See, I have just make a correction here. It's not 0.5. It is initial volume is 0.05 meter cube. 0.05. That means initial volume is given. That is P1 0.05 meter cube. Okay, let me write the problem again. A cylinder contains certain fluid at initial pressure of 20 bar. Initial pressure of 20 bar. The fluid is allowed to expand. The fluid is allowed to expand reversibly behind the piston according to the law of PV to the power of T2 is equal to C. That is polytropic process. Until the volume is doubled. Until the volume is doubled means V2 it is equal to 2 times of V1. Then the fluid is cooled reversibly at a constant pressure. It is cooled at a constant pressure. Process 2 to 3. Heat is then supplied with the piston firmly locked. That is, in this particular position, it is locked because the pressure rises to its initial volume to 20 bar. Therefore, it will close with a constant volume process. Therefore, 3 to 1, it is a constant volume process. Let us calculate the net work done by calculating individually. First, we will go for the process 1 to 2. What is the process 1 to 2? Process 1 to 2, it is polytropic process. Polytropic process. And the governing law, it is PV to the power of 2 is equal to C. What is the work done for a polytropic process? It is P2 V2 minus P1 V1 divided by 1 minus N. We know N value here. Let us check whether we know P2, V2 or V1. We know P1, V1 and also V2. V2 is 2 times of V1. I can write 2 into 0.05. That will come around V2 is equal to 0.1 meter cube. That is, we also got this V2. Next, let us calculate. Our task is to find P2 to substitute in W1 to 2. Let us find P2. How to find this P2? We have that polytropic process P1 V1 to the PV to the power of 2 is equal to C. Therefore, we can write this as a P1 V1 to the power of N is equal to P2 V2 to the power of N. Or else here N is 2. P1 V1 to the power of 2 is equal to P2 V2 to the power of 2. We know P1, we know V1, we know V2. Only the unknown term here it is P2. Therefore, P2 is equal to V1 by V2 whole to the power of 2 into P1. Therefore, P2 is equal to V1. V1 is 0.05. V2 it is 0.1 whole to the power of 2 into P1. P1 is 20 into 10 to the power of 5. Therefore, P2 you will get here it is 500 into 10 to the power of 3 Newton per meter square. This is P2. Once you get to P2, substitute to this expression. Therefore, W1 to 2 is equal to P2 500 into 10 to the power of 3 into V2. V2 is 0.1 minus P1 20 into 10 to the power of 5 into V1. V1 is 0.05 divided by 1 minus N. N is 2. Therefore, W1 to 2, you will get, after substituting all these things, you will get 50,000 joules. Or else you can write 50 kilojoules. Both are correct. 50 kilojoules and 50,000 joules. This is W1 to 2. Now we found what? W1 to 2. We found W1 to 2. Next, let us calculate W2 to 3. And W2 to 3 it is what? Constant pressure process. Process 2 to 3. Process 2 to 3. That process is constant pressure process. And we work for a constant pressure process W1 to 2. It is P into, not it's W1 to 2 here, W2 to 3. P into final volume V3 minus V2, where P2 equals P3. Now P2 equals P3, that is how much? P2 is how much? You got P2 as 500 into 10 to the power of 3. Therefore, this is 500 into 10 to the power of 3 Newton per meter square. Therefore, P here it is 500 into 10 to the power of 3. V3. What about V3? V3 is not given in the problem, but look at here in the PV diagram. V1 is equal to what? V3. V1 is equal to V3. Therefore, V1 value is how much? 0.05 meter cube. That is also equal to V3. Therefore, V1 is also equal to V3. That is 0.05 meter cube. Now I'll substitute this 0.05 and V2 you calculated, that is 0.1. After substituting this W2 to 3, you get 25,000, that is minus 25,000 joules, or else you can write minus 25 kilojoules. You can verify your answer. W2 to 3 you got minus, because look at the PV diagram. 1 to 2 is work done by the system. 2 to 3 is work done on the system, because it is compression. This is expansion, this is compression. As it is expansion, you got a positive work here, you got a positive work, and you got a, as it is a compression, negative. Negative sign indicates it is a compression process. The last process, it is process 3 to 1. Process 3 to 1. That process 3 to 1 is constant volume process. Constant volume process. And you know, you're familiar with constant volume process. What is the work done for a constant volume process? It is 0. Now net work done, it is calculated as W1 to 2 plus W2 to 3 plus W3 to 1. Now W1 to 2 is 50,000 joules and W2 to 3 is, it is minus 25,000 joules. Minus 25,000 joules, and W3 to 1 is 0. Therefore, it is finally it is 25,000 joules. Net work done, it is 25,000 joules, or else you can write 25 kilo joules. This is the solution of the problem. Next problem, same type, it's a cycle. An engine cylinder has a piston of area 0.12 meter square. An engine cylinder has a piston area of 0.12 meter square and contains gas at 1.5 megapascal. The gas expands according to the process, which is represented by a straight line on the PV diagram. And you can see that PV diagram in the figure. Final pressure is 0.15 megapascal, and calculate the work done by the gas on the piston if the stroke length is 0.3 meter cube. Now this is some typical problem, and they have said that one particular word, that is straight line. Make a note of this. I am not able to write straight line properly here. In the PV diagram, 1 to 2 is a straight line, 2 to 3 is a straight line, and 3 to 1 is straight line. What they are trying to tell is there is no curve. It means all these things are straight lines. Let me check out the data. What are the things they have given in the problem? An engine cylinder has a piston of area. Piston area they have given, that is 0.12 meter square. Let me write it. And contains a gas at 1.5 megapascal. Contains a gas at 1.5 megapascal. 1.5 megapascal. Mega means 10 to the power of 6. Pascal is Newton per meter square. The gas expands according to the process, which is represented by a straight line. This is expansion process, which expands by a straight line as shown in the figure. Final pressure is P2, that is 0.15 megapascal. I don't know what polytropic process, the N and everything, I don't know, but they have given it is the expansion process and it is a straight line. Calculate the work done by the gas if the stroke length, that is, let me write L is equal to 0.3 meter. Okay, now this is the problem. Now some terminologies I will tell in this chapter. Now in this problem, now volume here it is V1 is equal to V3, and here it is V2. Now let me write what actually this volume we call, and from here to here what volume it is, and from this one, this is, you can directly tell it is total volume, you can tell. That means I can write it as a Vp is equal to total volume. Now this one is with the volume nearest to the y-axis, it is clearance volume. From this here to the final volume, it is swept volume. Here to here. Therefore, what is the notation for clearance volume? It is V1 and V3 in this problem, and swept volume it is V2 minus V3. Therefore, total volume it is V2. From here to here, that is V2. Now, clearance volume that is Vc, that is in this problem which is nearest to the y-axis, that is V1 is equal to V3. Swept volume in this problem, that is Vs, I will not give the notation, V2 minus V3. From here to here, that is the volume swept by the piston, V2 minus V3. And total volume, that is from the y-axis to the final volume, that is Vt. Here in this problem, it is V2. From this length to this, that is 2, V2. Okay. This is about the terminologies. All the things are in volume, that is 3-dimensional. Now, what is this stroke? That is the 2-dimension. The travel of the piston from one dead center to the other dead center, that is nothing but a stroke. Here, this is the top dead center and this is the bottom dead center. This is TDC and this is BDC, and this distance it is clearance volume. The piston will move from one dead center to the other dead center. If it is swept in the two dimension, then that will be called as stroke. If it is in 3 dimension, that is it is volume. Therefore, the given thing here is stroke. That means it's not V2 minus V3. I give the notation L. You can look up the meter also. The piston will be in a cylinder, piston and cylinder arrangement. If this is the top dead center and this is the bottom dead center, if there is a piston here, it will move from one dead center to the other dead center. If it sweeps the volume, then you're calling it as a swept volume. Or else, if I look at one particular view, then the distance traveled you will get from top dead center to bottom dead center. That you call it as a stroke. That is, that thing is given. How to calculate volume? The cross-sectional area of this piston and this stroke. Therefore, swept volume you can calculate as a piston area of the piston, cross-sectional area of the piston, and multiplied by stroke, the movement of the piston from top dead center to the bottom dead center. That's why they have given area and length to calculate swept volume. Therefore, let us calculate the swept volume first. Before that, let me check what are the things they have given. Calculate the work done by the gas on the piston if the stroke length is 0.3 meters. How to calculate this? You don't know the process. You know W net is equal to W1 to 2 plus W2 to 3 plus W3 to 1. In W1 to 2, it is, I don't know what process it is. It is a polytropic or isothermal, I don't know. And W2 to 3, it is a constant pressure process, I can tell. Therefore, I can write P into V3 minus V2. But I don't know V3 and V2 also. And no volume is given in the problem. Next, W3 to 1, it is 0 because it is a constant volume process. It is very difficult to find in this way. Therefore, some other hint is given. That hint is this straight line. What is that straight line? See, it looks like a what? It looks like a triangle. Now, what is that work in a PV diagram? In a PV diagram, work is area below the curve. Now, this is area of the triangle. Therefore, net work done, it is calculated as area of that particular triangle. That's why they mentioned in the problem straight line. Every process are in, they have the straight lines. Therefore, net work done, it is area of the triangle. How will you calculate area of the triangle? Half into base into height. In this way you calculate the net work done. Now, let me write this PV diagram roughly, and process 1 to 2, 3. This is the net work done you have to calculate. Now, this is the volume, that is clearance volume. V1 is equal to V3. This is the volume, which is V2. This is the swept volume. It's the new thing for you. Swept volume, that is V2 minus V3. Now, net work done, it is half into base into height. What is this half base? Base of the triangle is this one. That means base here it is your in a PV diagram you will tell it is V2 minus V3. And what about height? Height it is pressure. This is a horizontal line, it is volume. Vertical line it is pressure. Height it is P1 minus P3. This is the height. Or P3, or else you can write P2, whichever the one you can write as P2 is equal to P3 is equal to P2, and also V1 is equal to V3 in the PV diagram. Now here it is important. P1, is it given in the problem? P1 is given, yes, it is 1.5. P3 is also equal to what? P3 is also equal to P2. Yes, it is 0.15 into 10 to the power of 6 Newton per meter square. P3 is also equal to P2. Now, P1 and P3 is known. What is this V2 minus V3? V2 minus V3, it is swept volume. This is nothing but swept volume. Let us first calculate the swept volume. Swept volume, it is, I said earlier, this one, swept volume. You calculate swept volume, cross-sectional area of the piston into stroke. Now, cross-sectional area of the piston into stroke. Cross-sectional area of the piston, it is given in the problem 0.12 meter square, and stroke, it is 0.3 meter. Meter square into meter. That means the unit you will get it in meter cube. Therefore, swept volume V2 minus V3, it is 0.036 meter cube. That means V2 minus V3. This is the swept volume. Therefore, net work done, which is equal to half into swept volume is 0.036 into P1. P1 it is 1.5 into 10 to the power of 6, and P3 is equal to P2, that is 0.15 into 10 to the power of 6. Therefore, net work done is equal to 24300 joules, or else you can write 243 kilojoules. This is the solution of this, where previous problem we calculated with the process they have given PV to the power of 2 is equal to C. This is the curve and all those things. But in this problem they have mentioned it is a straight line. That's why we have to approach in a different way rather than this calculating net work done where the data is insufficient. Therefore, we have to approach in a different way. That approach is area of the triangle. If all the lines are straight line, then it will become a triangle, and in a PV diagram, area of the triangle will give the net work done. Therefore, we went to calculate in that way, half into base into height. Yes, this is the solution.